I was just kidding, you know. Money. Money creation. Does money creation matter or not? Do the rich and the powerful get their riches and their power from the money system or not? If you think they do, if you think they don't, if you think they don't get it from the money system, you tell me where they get it from. Okay, they get it from the money system. They get it from the power that they have to create money out of nothing. Fractional reserve banking, creating money out of nothing and lending it into existence as a debt. You think there's a connection between the debt problem that we have today? That they created all those derivatives, those SIVs, as a debt? Do you think there's any connection between that and fractional reserve banking and lending? And you made a point, really, I think, that those things are in the shadow banking side. They're not part of the Federal Reserve. Okay? But if you really, watch the monetary literacy course, or if you really have any idea what the American Monetary Institute's proposed legislation is all about, if you go to their website and read the proposed legislation, what you would see is that it's about doing away with the bankers' ability to create the money. And, you know, you can tell me what you think about Milton Friedman some other time, okay? Milton Friedman was the one who was young, when he followed in the Chicago school Henry Simons and the work that Henry Simons did with Irving Fisher and Douglas and those guys. Jesse, get out of here. And get out of here. He came out with this paper. I told you about it. Okay? Fiscal and monetary framework for economic stability. You think there's anything in there about taxes and it's about monetary reform. He calls for the abolition, the abolishment of the private creation and destruction of capital. That's how the debt money system works. That's why the economy is frozen right now. The private destruction of capital. The private creation and destruction of capital. Debt money. There's not enough. We can't create enough debt money because people are debt averse right now to pay the interest on the debt money that's already been created. There's nothing else that this financial crisis is all about. That's it in a nutshell. Okay? So far, the only person that has come out of note correctly identifying it is Paul Volcker. Okay? His group of 30 that came out and they said the problem of the financial crisis is there is not enough money, he called it, to make the debt service payments on the debt that's already out there. That's what it's all about. Fractional reserve banking is the commercial banking side of it. Okay? Federal Reserve and the commercial banking, and if you go to the monetary literacy course and I talk about how money is created, okay? That's the commercial banking side of it. And then there's the shadow banking, investment banking side. And on the investment banking side, they create all those things that you were just talking about. Securities, derivatives. When they create IOUs, payable in dollars, dollar denominated IOUs that trade freely in commerce are the same thing as debt money. Okay? There's a debt associated with them. There's a payment obligation, payment stream obligation created to pay off that debt. From where? You know, I wouldn't care if all that risk stayed with the investment bankers. But the investment bankers have the ability to tear down my economy and my dollar and to destroy my wealth. And that's what happens in a monetary contraction, which is what we're in now. Which is why you need to read Irving Fisher's debt deflation theory to understand what's happening with the monetary system. If you understood what's happening with the monetary system, you know exactly where to go to point the finger. Okay? You need to give people some credit here, man. You know, fair economics. Tell me about fair economics. What kind of money system you got? Fractional reserve banking under fair economics? Let me just tell you, whoever has the power to control the creation of money has the power to control the creation of wealth, and you're going to end up exactly right friggin' back here for the grandkids to do this all over again. Okay? So I know you think that you know everything, and because you think that you know everything, you think I don't know anything. Okay? But I'm a student. Okay? I'm here trying to tell you that if you offer me a solution. Don't tell me now, you know, about, well, if you go to my website, you'll see how smart I am. I know you're smart, you know. I don't care. I know a lot of smart people, blinded by their own light. Okay? And I'll tell you what, this is what's happening. And you don't have to agree with me. It doesn't make any difference to me if you agree with me. Okay? That's all I can tell you, okay? That's what I'm trying to tell you is that this is the way it is in the real world. Okay? And if you got another money system besides the money system common proposal, tell me what it is. Because I can guarantee, and I will, you know, like to debate you on it. Okay, that's the part I'd like to debate you on. What's your money system? You know, after you tear that thing down, it comes a crashing down. You know, are you one of those people who say, you know, that we can get back to no money? Okay, resource-based economy. I'd like to be there. I hope we can go there. Maybe we can plan to go there after we get an honest money system and people back in control of their economy and their lives. But I haven't heard anything. You know, I haven't heard anything. So you know, I'm not about gold now. Okay, you know, I'm not about gold. You know, I'm not. I support Ron Paul because he wants to abolish the Fed and move to full reserve banking. That's as far as I go with Ron Paul and the libertarians and the Austrians. All of them. They all want to go there. Okay? I read the libertarians and the Austrians. You know, if you look at my bookshelf, it's full of the libertarian and Austrians and Murray Rothbard and all those guys. You know, I read them. Why? Because they write about money. And because I'm a student of money. Okay? But I don't agree with them on moving to free banking. Okay? Laissez-faire economics. Whoever's got it's got it, and for the rest of you, you know, you're the servants. I don't believe in that. I'm an egalitarian in that sense. Okay? I believe in power to the people. I believe in the money system common. I believe it's our money system that we fought a revolution. Again, that's what this book is all about. We fought a revolution because the Brits said we couldn't create our own money as colonies. And we said we want the right to create our own money. So that's it, you know? That's my position. Tell me what I don't know. But tell me what I don't know based on what I'm saying, not by what you're thinking. Please.